Good morning again, everybody. It's one of the biggest concerns for many parents across this country right now. So much talk about the Enterovirus. It's made hundreds of children sick. It's now in 43 states, including here in Connecticut. NBC's Rahima Ellis has more.
At this hospital in Philadelphia, two more mysterious cases of acute muscle weakness that could be linked to Enterovirus D68. The virus has now shown up in 44 states and the District of Columbia, with 5 new cases in New Jersey and the first case in Florida confirmed today.
Enterovirus D68 is in our community, so a lot of people have been exposed.
There are more than 100 different types of enteroviruses, and it's estimated that 10 to 15 million infections occur in the U.S. each year. But doctors are concerned about D68. Mostly seen in children because their immune systems are less developed, spread by touching, sneezing, or coughing. The strain can start like the common cold or flu, with wheezing, high fever, and dehydration. Treatment varies depending on symptoms, but includes fluids, rest, and in some cases, oxygen. Doctors say wash your hands with soap and water. No kissing, hugging, or sharing utensils. Don't touch your face with dirty hands. Have you talked to your pediatrician at all about what you need to do to keep Mariah safe?
Yes, she actually said just make sure you keep washing your hands daily and don't let everybody be around her touching her.
Tonight, parents remain vigilant while we're only in the middle of the enterovirus season. Rahima Ellis, NBC News, Philadelphia.
All right, so the best thing to do, obviously, is not to get this, not to let our kids get it. How can we get our bodies working to help us with this and fight off this and any other potential bug we're going to deal with this season? Dr. Jared Skowron is a naturopathic physician. He joins us this morning. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Carrie Lee.
Okay, so we love when you come in because this isn't about just dealing with the symptoms and the issue once you get it. We're trying to prevent it by living in a certain way that allows our body to fight for us.
Right.
Let's start, though, first of all, you had some developing news from the CDC.
Yeah, the CDC had an announcement today that they were testing all of the standard antiviral drugs. Now, the antiviral drugs usually work very well against the enterovirus, but they do not prove effective against this strain. So it's even more important that we do everything we can to prevent catching it.
And, you know, we were just mentioning this in the story. Hundreds of cases have been confirmed actually across the country. So this is here and this is spreading.
Right. And the hundreds of cases that have been confirmed are the severe cases. These are the people, especially the children, who are in the hospitals. There are probably thousands, if not tens of thousands of cases going on right now because in people without asthma, it looks like a cold. You get a fever, maybe you don't get a fever, you get a cough, you get a runny nose, you feel tired. It looks like a standard cold, but it could be enterovirus and really dangerous to somebody with asthma.
We want to make sure that we can help as many kids as possible or people as possible not get this. So let's talk about prevention. You say it comes in 2 parts.
It does come in 2 parts. And again, the first part is the obvious things is not to transmit from one person to another, okay? So make sure you wash your hands, cover your mouth when you sneeze and cough.
It always comes back to that, doesn't it? Good old hygiene.
That's how we spread respiratory viruses.
Yeah.
And of course, don't share anything. Don't share cups. Don't share utensils. I was at the supermarket this morning with my 2-year-old and somebody was touching her and saying hi. And even through my mind of like, well, I don't know if you're sick. I don't want my child to get this. So just kind of hands off everybody. That's step 1. And the step 2 is to really help your own body or your own immune system be as strong as you can. So if you do catch the virus, you can fight it off. So the first thing we use is different types of natural supplements. The most important one, especially for people with asthma, is vitamin D. So we want to make sure you test your vitamin D levels. That's a simple blood test. Insurance pays for it. Take your vitamin D if you need it. And the other supplement that we use a lot is called NAC. NAC or NAC is an amino acid that's used to dissolve mucus. So people who have mucus in their lungs, people who have asthma, we want to dissolve that. They can take this protein supplement, thin that out so the virus have nothing to eat when they're in your lungs.
Speaking of eating, there's some food here. Does this help as well?
Exactly. I mean, a lot of foods have great antiviral constituents in them. So why not eat the food that helps fight the viruses to begin with?
And this is pretty good food. It's pretty good in a lot of foods.
Exactly. Standard things like onions and garlic and ginger and green onions, even fresh herbs like oregano and thyme. They're all antiviral. Mix them into your soups. Mix them any way you can into the foods you eat, and you're going to stay healthy.
So these are all things that we can do as adults, but we can also do for the kids as well. These are all safe for the family.
Everything's safe for the family, the kids and the adults alike. Consult your physicians if you're doing supplements so you know how much is safe and effective.
Got to say, I listened to you when you came in this summer and we were talking about vitamin D. I've been taking supplements ever since.
Great.
I've been around kids sick, I've been around sick people in the newsroom, and I've been fine. Thank you so much for coming in.
You're welcome. It works.